Holy fucking shit, this Jenny McDermott thing is so hilarious. I mean, first she doxed herself after being banned off Baphomet, but like the whole IP address thing she did, that was fucking hilarious. But even more so hilarious, and I think even more stupid than that, was when she got into this fight with JJTalkz over Coughlin. This whole scenario, it's like something I would write. It's like, I almost can't believe it's happening. It's just, it seems like fiction. But it's real. Okay. Basically, what's been going down, for those who don't know, is essentially Jenny McDermott. She has this thing for a certain ape. Apparently, I mean, the social justice warriors were going to condone bestiality eventually. I mean, they were getting around to it. But a certain Miss JJTalkz started to intrude on her little stomping grounds. And, apparently JJTalkz was flirting with Bewildered Ape, and Jenny McDermott decided to pick a fight that she could never have won. Ever. Because, for a start, Jenny, you are picking a fight with a girl who is much younger than you are, who is more attractive than you are, which isn't exactly much of an achievement, but still. And, she's somebody who presents herself in that, I'm innocent, I'm a little child, princess. She does that whole thing. I mean, if you see if you see the way she, tries to make herself look in her videos, and she has that sort of giggly, oh, I'm so innocent kind of thing to her. She's obviously going to get more support that way, compared to Jenny McDermott, who, for all intents and purposes, is somebody who, with every word that comes out of her mouth, incites hatred against herself. So, first, she can't defeat when it comes to the victim game. She can't do that. And the only way that Jenny thought that she would be able to get an upper hand against JJ was to actually renounce some of her feminist principles. And normally, I would applaud this. I would actually applaud this, because it would mean that she was finally seeing sense. And it kind of suggests to me that Jenny really didn't believe any of the stuff she was saying, really. That she was just kind of using it and exploiting the ideology for her own personal gain. But here's the thing. Jenny, as part of this game, that wasn't a good maneuver, because even though you actually did provide evidence to back up some of your claims about JJ, you also renounced a lot of your feminist principles. And that gave JJ the perfect opportunity to just tell everyone that you're not a real feminist. She can essentially now just smear you to the entire community. Now, nobody is going to support you. I mean, hilariously, she's managed to get anti-feminists on her side. And that is something you brought up. And for some reason, anti-feminists are being sympathetic to JJTalkz. I don't get why. She doesn't deserve your sympathy. But it's just, this whole situation is just, like, how did you ever think you stood a chance here? And, like, I think one of the funniest parts is obviously Coughlin, because Coughlin is just, he is a living, breathing parody of himself. Like, he's just, he is just laughable. His existence is just laughable. And you should see some of the screenshotted messages that Jenny provided of her dealings with Coughlin. Oh god, he makes some of the most pathetic PUAs look good. But yeah, the feminist community on YouTube is actually destroying itself. And this was just a lot of bad maneuvers on Jenny McDermott's part. You shouldn't have picked this fight. You were never going to win. Let's be honest. And yeah, like, I don't think Bewildered Ape is in any position to rescue Jenny from this. Coughlin is obviously now angry with Jenny as well as JJ, so you're not going to get Coughlin to rescue you. He's not going to side with you at all because you've decided to attack him as well. But this is why in the last video I did, I decided to put Jenny on the list of social justice warriors that had been defeated in this whole Laughing Witch drama. And they all seem to be falling down like dominoes. I wonder which one's going to be next. My money's on Kevin Logan. Because it's either going to be Kevin Logan, JJ, or Steve Shives. And the latter two, they're kind of secure. They're kind of secure right now. Kevin, on the other hand, Kevin, he's kind of incited a lot of shit against himself. So it'd be fun to see how all this plays out. So, yep, this situation is fucking hilarious. And fuck.